Good evening and thanks for joining us here at 5. I'm DeLon Dillard.
And I'm Courtney Gooseman. We begin with a story that is difficult to talk about, but a mom and dad from Streetsboro want to share it after losing their 17-year-old son to suicide.
This is just awful. James Woods, who was a standout athlete and a senior at Streetsboro High School, took his own life 10 days ago after police say he became a victim of sextortion. And
tonight, News 5's Bob Jones speaks with James's broken-hearted parents who are on a mission to create awareness that could save lives.
My son gave me a hug every day. He told me he loved me every day.
Tamia and Tim Woods say their only child, James, was awesome, always smiling and humble, a cross-country runner and a terrific hurdler on the Streetsboro track team.
On his way to, I believe, being #1 in the state.
The parents say they had no warning signs that James would take his own life, but on November 19th, he did.
It was no inklings at all that he would ever do such a thing. Ever.
After James's death, Streetsboro police looked through the teen's phone and discovered he was a victim of sextortion, an online crime where people, often kids, are convinced to share sexual pictures or perform sex acts over social media. Tamia and Tim say a predator or predators screenshotted a compromising video of James, and then the extortion started. 200 messages sent to James in 20 hours.
We found that they were tormenting him, telling him evil things, saying he will never have a future.
The parents say the pictures were sent to other teens and threats were made to post them widely on social media if James didn't pay $300.
He was like, why are you doing this? Asking how to make it stop, leave me alone, I'm only a kid.
Tim learned through the messaging that James paid $100, but the threats continued. The next day, he died by suicide, his parents unaware of the anguish he was enduring over just one day.
You already got something from him, and you're still hammering into him that you're going to do whatever to ruin their life. It's worse than evil.
Streetsboro police say sextortion is typically performed by strangers, often by people living overseas and untraceable. But James's parents say they have no intention of giving up the search.
You think you got away, but you surely didn't. You messed with the wrong parents. I think they should be charged with my son's murder. I do.
Through their heartache, the Woods family is determined to spread awareness about sextortion, urging parents to talk to their children and check their social media accounts, while begging kids who become victims to not suffer in silence.
And talk to your parents about it, because they can help you get through it. We need you to understand that we are all human and it's okay.
And Tamia plans to keep talking, hoping that by sharing James's tragic story, the lives of other teens will be saved.
I truly believe that he opened up all this opportunity to make sure that another child does not suffer and go through the agony that he went through.
In Streetsboro, Bob Jones, News 5.
A very important story that needs to be shared, and parents and students need to hear it. According to the CDC, suicide is the third leading cause of death among teens. On average, there are 5,400 suicide attempts every day in the U.S. among people between the 7th and 12th grade. Kids who are bullied are more than twice as likely to consider suicide. 4 out of 5 teenagers who attempt suicide have given clear warning signs. Those signs include extreme mood swings, withdrawing or feeling isolated, sleeping too little or too much, and increasing the use of alcohol or drugs. If you or someone you know is struggling with the thoughts of suicide, free confidential help is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can call or text the National Lifeline at 988, or you can call 1-800-273-TALK.